Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of Fargo's Soul Mod. Now, you lot know how I have to start today's episode. You lot know what I need to craft, and that's because on the last episode, hundreds of you, and I actually do mean literal hundreds, let me know once again about the Gaia Armor. Now, I want to say this, Wiki Gang, you did not fail me. You didn't at all, right? So a couple of days ago, all of you let me know about this armor, but then of course, I took a couple of days off, and I'll be honest, in one ear, out the other, I apologize, my mistake, but hey, right? New armor to craft. I'm very excited. But yeah, welcome back. Today has been a very good day so far. I got my new glasses, and they are amazing. So I got a new set of regular glasses. I really like them. And then I also got some prescription sunglasses for the first time in my life. And I will say, I am a new man, and I'm never going back. All right, sunlight, who even needs you? On the topic of sunlight, I need to say this now. If you can hear the fan in the background, that's because I have incredible sunburn. I do. I burn like nothing, right? I'm just one of those people. Seconds in the sun, I'm bright red. Even wearing sun cream. But yeah, I've got really bad sunburn. So hey, it's one of those days. But I'll take it. I love the sun. I really do. And I'm glad to see it again. It's nice we managed to find you here in England. Right, so Gaia Armor. Let's find out about this. Gaia Armor sounds like future armor. I quite like that. Okay. So, I don't know how it's made, but we're going to find out. Oh, I tell you what. I already like the look of it. So that's the helmet, and it looks like a tiny little floating island with a little tree on top. That's pretty cute. So it's made of spectre bars, shroomite, and spooky wood. Great. Amazing. I'm really glad. Look, I can't moan in today's episode. I actually can't. It genuinely is my fault, right? So if I moan, it's not towards you lot. You lot are thebomb.com. You really are. Like, big up to you lot. You did let me know, and I'm proud of you. So what is it then? 12, and then 9. Okay, so 23 bits of shroomite. So we're going to get working on shroomite. And I do wonder what we need. So we need some more chlorophyte. And then we also need spectre bars. Spectre bars are made from what? They are made from chlorophyte and ectoplasm. So we'll need to kill another golem. That's great. And then we'll do some farming. Right, let me get working on that because yesterday we did a whole day of farming and I don't want to bore you lot. Also, I did find out about some really interesting stuff from you lot. You lot come out with some great ideas. But you let me know about, like, combining crafting stations and a relic to get NPCs to spawn in faster. Honestly, all really good quality of life stuff. I'm going to focus on the Moonlord first, but I will get to that after we've done what we're about to do. Because those are actually legitimately really good bits of advice. So I will work on that. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I need to move back over to the armor that we had yesterday. Let me get that Spectre armor out. Yeah, I'm going to go do Golem. Don't worry about all this. I'll get to work, all right? I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Don't worry about it. Right, so I think farming is coming up to an end. Doing this event again is... well, it's a bit of a nightmare. Sometimes I can kind of get in an infinite loop where you can kill fast enough to get hearts that keep you alive and then, you know, the cycle continues. But then other times, it's just a death cycle. So that should be all of the spooky wood that we need. Let me just stop this. All of our NPCs are dead, right? Hopefully we don't need them. But yeah, I am ready for this new armor. I'm really excited. I think yesterday, a lot of you could tell that I didn't really like actually changing the armor during the fight. I found it kind of distracting. So, I am glad to be making this. Now, I don't know what this does. I've not actually read it, but I know you lot, and I just imagine it's a great all-arounder. That's what I think it is. I think it's an all-arounder armor, and I think we're in for a good time. So, let me dump all that in there, and we will make the Gaia Armor. Keep wanting to say Gaia or Geiger. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how I remember it. Like, you lot writing it down. I'm seeing it and I'm like, Gaia, right. Okay, so helmet obtained, chest piece obtained, And then, finally, the leggings. Bam. Right, so let's have a little read of this then. So, let's just look at this right now. We have the set bonus of magic damage done will cause hurt to extra enemies. And we have 74 defense and no dryad around. So, let's swap this over. Bam, bam, bam. We're up to 82 defense. This helmet gives you increased damage, increased critical strike chance. You get more minions and sentries. You get a 10% increase in melee speed. Reduce mana usage by 10%. 10% chance to not consume ammo. Increases max number of minions and sentries by 1. Hold up and tap down to toggle offensive mode, which has the following effects. 20% increased damage, 10% increased critical strike chance, increases armor penetration by 10, reduces defense by 20, reduces max life and damage by 20. Amazing. Right, so how do you do it? Hold up and double tap down. 1, 2. Well, there you go. I think we did it. Is there a way to know when you've done it? So we go down to 60. Let's do it again. Oh, that's clever. That's clever, honestly. Because you'd never do that by mistake during a fight, would you? So offensive mode gives you 20% extra damage and a bunch of buffs, but you go down to 500 health and 62 defense in our circumstance. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Now, there was also a debate yesterday about bullets. So I saw a lot of comments kind of in favor of chlorophyte bullets. So we're going to go down that route as well. And to be honest, I really do like chlorophyte bullets. So good shout. Now, one thing I want to mention real quick is Mythical Waters Terraria animation is 100% going to hit 1 million views today, which is incredible because Mythical Water really didn't have that many subscribers before she posted it. But I'm so proud. When I got to see the early version of it, I was like, this is going to be so popular. It's so good, and I'm so proud. And you lot, oh my god, you're so talented, all right? And Mythical's a part of that. Thank you for being talented. As if. Really? Really? 3,920. Well, that's just great. How many do we need for the pouch? Just a little bit more. How many more? Like 10? Oh my god. We're 66 shy. Great. All right. Let me go grab some more chlorophyte. Wow. Thanks, Terraria. Okay, let's grab this. But yeah, I'm very excited to have new armor. I think we're gonna absolutely kill it now. We've still got a ways to go for sure. Like we've got still the fight to learn, and all of you are like, "Hey, no real tip here. It's just really hard." So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Right. So we got some more chlorophyte. I will say I'm really sick of getting chlorophyte. But once again, sorry to complain. It is actually my fault for forgetting the comments. But yeah, I'm glad that hopefully now we won't have to gather any more. But yeah, we now have the Endless Chlorophyte Pouch. Pretty pleased about it. Let's actually have a little look at that crafting station. Let's see what it's about. So I think it was called the Omni Station. Omnifocal Lens. Omniscience Staff. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah, here it is. Omni Station. And there's 2 versions of it. So what's this? Effects of all vanilla buff stations grants honey when touched. Right click when holding a weapon for its respective buff. Right. Well, that is very cool. But I think the thing that you lot recommended to me was for crafting. So let me have a little look. I'm probably like mixing up 2 comments in my head. The Crucible of the Cosmos. Ah, okay. This is what it is. Oh, it uses Luminite. Ah, alright. Superb Crafting Pound. So that's part of Alchemist mod. Right, so this thing that people have been recommending, I think this is post Moonlord. So yeah, we'll work on that after Moonlord. That's awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. It does actually sound very cool. The other thing sounds great as well, to be honest. So I think we just get into it. Oh, so I wanted to bring up, yesterday I was speaking about how I got Crash Bandicoot 4 for the Nintendo Switch, and somebody left me a comment that was like, so how is it? Are there any differences? Well, I hadn't played it at that point, but I played it now, and yeah, it's just the same game. Runs a little bit choppier, doesn't look as good, but I'll take it. Honestly, I'll play anything on the Switch. I don't mind, right? But I hear rumors, once again, of a Switch Pro, and I really want one. But whenever I bring up a Switch Pro, people are always like, I really hope they don't do a Switch Pro. And I think the main reason for that is because people have just kind of bought one. You know, this last year, Switch sales were through the roof, so I totally understand. But I'm excited personally, because I use my Switch all the time, and all I want from a Switch Pro is a better handheld experience. If they can fix the controllers, I would love it. If they can make the screen a little bit sharper, maybe higher resolution, I would love it. I don't need it to be, like, more powerful to play more powerful games. I think if you buy a Switch game, it should just run on a Switch. Like, I prefer that. But yeah, I just want something that's really good in handheld, because that's how I play. I never play on the telly. Right, let's do... Oh, I forgot the sigil. Let's do the Moonlord. I'm very excited about this. I feel like we've got a fighting chance now. Let me make sure I've got all the weapons. So, we have our Mage, we have our Melee, we have our Ranger, and you lot told me to always have my Dragon Summon out during the fight, because he also does damage. And then, that way, we don't have to swap. Okay, bacon, and begin. I think one of the tips I got, actually, come to think of it. Oh, okay, so, 2 tips. Number 1, somebody said try going in a circle, but not always going in the same circle. Like, do mix it up. The other thing is, the circling fragments around the boss are actually an indication of... They're an indication of the timer for the next phase. So each phase is on a time basis, and you can see the timer by looking at the fragments. Is this the right one? I think it is, right? So I think it goes Melee, Ranger, and then Mage and Summoner last. That being said, we still need to get better at the fight, but our damage is way better. Our damage is way better. Like, by this point in the fight yesterday, we've managed to survive longer than that, sure. But by this point yesterday, we hadn't dealt nearly as much damage, so that was a good upgrade. Very nice. Okay, let's do a few fights where we commentate, and then I'll do a few where I'm silent, and hopefully that's a good little, like, mix of the two. Gonna bust out the Contaminator halfway through, don't even worry about it. Let's purify his soul. I could do that. Moonman seems like he needs some purification. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, the poison effect, or the phase where we just lose a lot of health, is from getting hit by anything. I think that's what people basically said. For a second, I kind of thought it might be, you know the fragments that float around him? For a second, I thought it might be that. I thought that's what was causing it. If you get hit by that one special attack, that does it. But no, it's everything. Which makes it really hard, but, I mean, it's the Moonlord, right? I don't think, honestly, I don't know if I like the Moonlords. The more I play Terraria over the years, I think the less I like it. Oh, that was a good tip. Somebody actually said that yesterday. They were like, if you're trying to circle the boss, and then you can't reset your flight, just use a mount for a second. That's a good tip. Somebody said the UFO mount, though, so I'm kind of, like, half taking a tip. So health's still not great, but we are getting... Not really. Are we getting further? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just got to kind of get used to it, to be honest. I'm kind of... It's weird because it's a fight that you're meant to take a little bit slower, really. But it really encourages you to go fast in this fight. Because there's so many things flying around. It's like, where do you go? You know, what do you aim at? And it's just like, oh, I'll just move around a bit. But yeah, if you get hit, it's so bad. But the problem is, and I think I saw some comments kind of about this yesterday. How are you meant to avoid half of this stuff? It is a lot. It's a lot of a lot. Alright, teleport, bam. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're not really doing alright. We're doing pretty poorly, actually. I might be silent for a few and see if I can maybe concentrate a little bit better. But that was weird. That phase felt quicker. I don't know. I know you say it's timer, but damn. So, I just want to quickly say, first time in the Mage phase since yesterday. Don't mean I'm going to win or anything, but, you know, this is a bit of an update. So, first time in the Summoner phase. And I'm not really doing anything. I'm just letting it kind of just do its thing. Man, this phase is a little slow. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, but that is the furthest I've ever gotten. So for that, I was circling slower than normal. And also, when the eyeballs would do the laser thing and then, you know, fire off in that direction, instead of trying to run completely out the way, I just stand in the gap, which I think is how you meant to do it. But definitely a big step in the right direction. Big step in the right direction. I'm happy with that. So once again, back into the Mage phase. And I bring this up because it's nice to consistently get to a similar point in the fight. That being said, we're still not super really like close to the end or anything like that. Just in terms of like what we're doing, because we're not able to sync up any of the hands yet, or, you know, it's still, I still personally think we've got a long way to go. That's the vibe I'm getting. Alright, summoner now. Oh no, that was bad. I really wish I'd done a better job of that. Let's see how we do on this one. Let's just keep it flowing. Let's let our dragon kind of do its thing. Tell you what, if we take that one out, we're so close to let it do that one as well. Tell you what, the summoner actually does fantastic damage. Okay, so everything's kind of chilled out now. And it's still in the summoner phase. So do we have to... Okay, no. The answer's no. I was going to ask, do we have to get through that phase and beat everything before it goes on to the next phase? Okay, so I'm seeing lasers from Moonlord eyes. Not great. Yeah, I don't think we'll beat this one. Is the core even close to opening? That was good. I'm going to say that was good. I'm going to say that was good because we almost finished it. But I felt like my damage kind of just disappeared on the last summoning part. Because it was really strong, and we took out one eye. Sorry, we took out the main eye, then one hand. But the other hand just wasn't going down. And I think if I could have got that done before the solar phase, I could have just used this on the core. Sorry, this. All right. Let's begin. I do like where this is going, though. I gotta say, I like where it's going. So that's great. I think the hardest phase for me, honestly, is this one. I think getting through this initial part of the fight is the hardest bit. And then from there, it's a little bit easier for me. Not sure what it is. It might be, like, pre-fight jitters, or the attacks that happen during this phase are worse. Honestly, not too sure. Oh, I tell you what, in this phase, you can, like, clearly see the timer. Like, it's really vibrant in this phase. You can see it kind of mooching about in a circle. That's really cool. I really like that. Oh, no. Go over this phase. So we're moving on to Mage now. There you go. There's Mage. And we've still got a fairly consistent amount of health, so that's good. I think I am getting better. I do actually believe I'm getting better at this. Once I get through the solar phase, I do improve. That was bad, right? Because you can see I'm at the bit with the Moonlord laser, but I did not anticipate that. Like, I really would have... If I wasn't just in the right spot then, lucky-wise, I would have easily just kind of walked into that. Just to be clear. So I'm not getting too good. Oh, go over there. Okay, now it's back to this. So I wanted to kill that first. Come on, summon. Do I have to be close for it to target? Come on, summon. Maybe I should be using other weapons and stuff during this phase. Okay, is that everything taken out? Please, hand, finish up. Come on, hand. There we go. There we go. Right. Now it's back to solar. So let's see how we do with solar. I kind of hope, I'm not going to lie, I kind of hope I can do a little bit of tanking with this. So as you can see, it's a very, very tight circle. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know about that. Oh, I'm getting Supreme Calamitous vibes. I'm so scared. Oh, this phase goes on forever. Oh my god, that was awful. I feel like my heart's really beating now. Oh, that's rough. Oh my god. So does it have those big phases for all the different classes? Or does it change? Alright. Wow, that one felt really short. Why is it that the one I do better on feels... oh god, feels so much shorter. God, he has so much health here. If we make this through, I'm going to be so impressed, but I really don't think so. This is just too much to kind of deal with. Oh, yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that. Oh my god. We got no chance. We have no chance during that phase. Wow. Whew. Okay. Relax. Fusaba. Okay. Okay. Reforges. Give me more damage. Give me more damage, because otherwise, I am screwed. Yes. Unreal. Nimble. Not quite. Murderous. Oh, I like murderous. That sounds good. Murderous not on this one. Nimble. Manic. Quick. Nimble again. A man can only be so nimble. Deadly, I'll take it. Alright. Back to the next attempt. That was... Honestly, if I'm being real, that's the one I wish I won on. Because that was exhilarating. And winning a fight like that is chef's kiss. But anyway, back to the grind. Alright, so couldn't make it to the final phase that time. But yeah, once again, really proud of the progress. So yeah, I'll wrap it up for today. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all having a good week if you're in England. Hope you're enjoying the weather. I didn't realize it's like half term. So if you're in like college and stuff, oh my god, what a great week. Sun and you don't have to worry about work. Although, I do remember what it's like in college, alright? This is what always happens. You get a half term and you're like, yeah, this is my time, alright? I get to relax. And then every single teacher's like, nah, alright, we got A levels. We got O levels. I don't know what exams are these days. But they're like, you've got exams, alright? You may be off, but you've got all this to do. I hope it's alright. Right. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to our channel members, as always. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.